The world could not have imagined that a small, quiet town in England would give birth to a man whose glory would spread beyond his own empire to the entire world. Today's story: the Bard of Avon. The year was 1564, and the air in Stratford-upon-Avon was thick with the scent of spring rain and blooming orchards. In a small timber-framed house on Henley Street, a cry pierced the silence of a worried household. John Shakespeare, a local glover and a man of rising status, held his newborn son, William. The world outside was harsh, gripped by the shadow of the plague, yet this child seemed destined for light. Young William grew up surrounded by the rhythmic sounds of his father's workshop, the stretching of leather, the smell of oak bark. But his eyes were always fixed on the horizon, toward the rolling hills of Warwickshire. He spent his afternoons by the River Avon, listening to the reeds whisper secrets in the wind. To others, it was just the weather. To William, it was a symphony of hidden voices. At the King's New School, he was introduced to the giants of the past: Ovid, Terence, and Plautus. While other boys struggled with Latin grammar, William saw the words transform into living, breathing scenes. He saw the tragedy of fallen kings and the biting wit of Roman slaves. However, the golden days of his youth were cut short by his father's financial ruin. The velvet robes were sold, the town council seats were lost, and William had to leave his books behind. At 18, he found himself a husband to Anne Hathaway, a woman years his cursed. Slowly, he watched from the wings as his words moved thousands to whispered to him as a boy. He knew that while his body would return to the earth, his voice would belong to every century that followed. For William Shakespeare did not just write plays, he wrote the script for humanity itself. The curtain falls, but the echoes of Shakespeare's words will live forever.